Hello. Hey. So people, how's it going with everybody? It's me, back again. Uh, so we're in last week of November right now. And it's pleasant Sunday evening at my end. Like I told you before in my last video, winters have almost arrived. So finally, uh, you know, after all the bad heat days during summers followed by monsoon, and then we have some better days in November. October was pleasant too. October wasn't that bad, it was quite pleasant. I finally started putting on shirts in October. Until September, I remember I was just putting on t-shirts. Yeah, until October it was all t-shirts. Until September it was all t-shirts. In month of October I started putting on shirts because weather was finally changing. And November, now we have some warm clothes out. Yeah. So it's last week of November at our end. I don't have much going on. I don't have much going on with me. It's pleasant Sunday evening. Don't have any plans until now. What we're gonna do next? Last time was fun. I had maybe a few drinks, something to, something to smoke up, and then maybe had some McDonald's. Yeah. And today I had some biryani for lunch. Yeah. Life is good, can't complain. Uh, uh, so I thought I'll make a video, about more statistics. Like I updated some statistics in my journal. I have to, uh, uh, you know, keep updating my journal from time to time, and there is a lot of pending work right now, and I'll take care of it in one or two sittings of an hour each, maybe, and then I'll be updated at my end as well. So, I had some free time. I thought I'll make a quick video and connect with the guys out there and probably bring up some interesting statistics. So that's what this video is about. Yeah. So let's get started. Last time where we left off with statistics was we're talking about Indians living abroad. So I told you there were around 3.5 million people from a country who lives in UAE, who lived in UAE in 2020. Yeah, that was the destination with highest number of migrants from the country. And then US was the second highest. US was the second highest destination with number of migrants from a country. That was at the figure was at 2.7 million. Yeah. So this is where I left in one of my previous videos, as far I remember, when I was covering statistics. So let's get started from here. Uh, so this is what I have in my hand is like deep study, about last decade, about last couple of decades, and then coming few decades, like how market is gonna be like, or how market was like. So it's an article from an editorial page. Yeah, it's an article from an editorial page. So I'm gonna give it a read. It's gonna take some time. It has a lot of details. So stay tuned. Let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna give it a read. Yeah, it says in the 2000s, as the broad economic boom in emerging economies was drawing billions of dollars into their financial markets, the phenomena was captured as the rise of the rest. Yeah, this is about 2000s. It says that emerging economies were drawing billions of dollars into their financial markets, and the phenomena was called the rise of the rest. Yeah. let's keep it going. Let's see what it says further. Says in the 2000s, the emerging world was lifted up by China's rapid ascent, a massive spike in commodity prices, and easy money policies pursued by the Western central banks. Yeah. Okay, let's keep it going. It says that uh, emerging economies have far lower budget and current account deficits, leaving them with greater capacity to invest and drive future growth. Even countries known in the past for financial profligacy, from Turkey to Argentina, they have returned to economic orthodoxy. Let's keep it going. These are, as I'm reading, these are self-explanatory statements. So, don't want to stress a lot on them. So let's keep it going. Further says that Beijing's nationalist turn and increasingly fraught relationship with the West have spooked global investors who have been exiting China and setting up factories elsewhere. Says in the coming decade, exports are likely to be particularly strong for green technologies and the raw materials required to build them, like copper and lithium, which are supplied mainly by emerging nations. The artificial intelligence boom is already boosting exports from suppliers of AI related chips, which are coming from Korea and Taiwan, and electronics coming from Malaysia and Philippines. Investment is increasing in many emerging markets, drawn to a menu of strengths: India's large domestic market, Malaysia's fertile environment for data centers, and Mexico's proximity to US. Okay, let's keep it going. Oh. Okay, we decide we're gonna skip this paragraph and let's keep it going. Let's keep it going further. Just like, guys, just flipping the pages, Okay, it says that for 15 years, the US delivered superior earnings growth, driven mainly by big tech, but that is turning as well. Earnings growth of the Magnificent Seven American tech firms is now expected to fall by more than half in the coming years. The rise of the rest will mean a good decade for emerging nations on average, but led by a select group of stars, each drawing strength in different ways from favorable trends in global trade, the dollar, economic reform, and new political leadership. Yeah, that's all this article was about. So I just ended up, reading through the article, which was self-explanatory in so many ways. So I didn't really gave a lot of explanation. Okay, so this article is over. I wanted to give it a try. So this article gave us an idea how early 2000s were like, how billions of dollars were drawn into emerging economies, into their financial markets. Okay. And then it further says how in coming decade business is gonna be like. like how AI boom and green technology related trade is gonna matter a lot. And at last, it's say how uh, United States, their big tech companies, the Magnificent Seven, uh, like how their earnings are expected to fall in the coming years. And then at last they concluded by saying that the rise of the rest will mean a good decade for the emerging nations, led by select group of stars, each drawing strength in different ways from favorable trends in global trade, the dollar, economic reform, and new political leadership. Yeah, yeah, that's all this article was about, guys. It was an interesting article, so I thought I'll just give it a read. I'm sure it's self-explanatory in so many ways. Yeah. So let's keep it going further. Let's keep it going further. Let's keep rolling. Okay. We decided to skip this article, and then this is what we have. I'm gonna give it a read. I didn't really skim through this article before. Like what I usually do is, whenever I'm about to uh, bring up an article in a video, I usually skim through it earlier so I have an idea what it's gonna be like. So everything goes in a smooth way. Yeah. So let's give it a try. Says India's manufacturing is less than 15% of GDP, employing 11% of population and exporting 2% of global goods. No country has risen historically without manufacturing, nor achieved success without exports. Asian tigers rose by exporting labor-intensive manufacturers. China is the latest example. Yeah. Okay, so it's giving us figures about manufacturing sector. Says that a country's manufacturing is less than 15% of our GDP, employs 11% of population, and exports 2% of global goods. Further says that it's quite important for countries to enhance their manufacturing on a big scale if they want to rise historically. And also, without exports, there won't be much success. It further gives example of China. Latest example is China, like how they rose by exporting labor-intensive manufactures. Yeah, let's keep it going. Just another small paragraph from this article. Says that export success requires joining a global value chains, which represents 70% of the $24 trillion world trade in goods. This will only be possible if India drops its tariffs to competitive levels. Every PLI scheme should have a sunset clause on high tariffs. Yeah, it was a small article, just a couple of paragraphs. I want to give it a read. Further it says that if a country needs success in export sector, in exporting goods, it requires joining global value chains, which represents 70% of the $24 trillion world trade in goods. Further suggest, it's better if a country drops its tariffs to competitive levels. And Hart further says that every PLI scheme, this is production linked incentive scheme, like if you're manufacturing, there should be incentives linked to production. How PLI scheme should have a sunset clause on high tariffs. Yeah. This was it from this article, guys. It was about manufacturing, and we had some figures from manufacturing sector. We had some figures about global trade, uh, and how we need to, take uh, take crucial steps ahead. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's bring up this article. This is about another $1 trillion valuation company. There are not many there are not many $1 trillion companies around the globe. It's a fucking lot of money. It's a fucking lot of money. Okay, it's like how much? It's like 1,000 fucking billion dollars. Yeah, let's keep it going. Okay. So it's about Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire Hathaway became the first US company outside of the tech sector to surpass $1 trillion in market value. Berkshire's rally this year has outpaced the S&P 500's gains, with company off to one of its best annual starts in a decade. It has gained 30% in 2024, while the market benchmark is up 18%. The company is not that far behind the Magnificent Seven, a gauge of the biggest tech stocks, is up 35% this year. Okay, this is all about Berkshire Hathaway. Now we're gonna look at a $1 trillion club. Yeah, top spot is taken by Apple at $3.5 trillion. I've covered this before. Let's keep it going though. Nvidia, which is about semiconductors, its valuation is at $3.1 trillion. And then we have Microsoft at $3 trillion, and then Alphabet, which is a parent company, which is a sister company or a parent company of Microsoft. It's again at $2 trillion. Then we have Saudi Aramco, oil giant from Middle East, at $1.8 trillion. Then we have Amazon, which is again supply chain organization. It's valued at $1.8 trillion. And then we have Meta, which is social media. It's at $1.3 trillion. And finally, we have Berkshire at $1 trillion. Yeah, these are some big fucking organizations, Yeah, $1 trillion. Yeah, it's just a lot of money. Oh, yeah. Never mind, let's keep it going. Oh, yeah, this was it, what I wanted to bring from these articles. Let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, we have more interesting articles, more interesting statistics and figures. But I'm not gonna bring them up in this video. Maybe we'll make another video sometime soon, and maybe bring on more articles from a journal. I need to update my journal as well, and once I've updated my journal, I'm sure we can make around 3 to 4 videos in total about most statistics. So that's coming up in next month and a half of time, I guess. Depend on my work schedule and how many parties I'm going to. Yeah. Well, life is good with me. Life is good. Can't complain. So this was it from this article, from this video, guys. All the articles I wanted to bring up. So let's keep rolling. We don't have time constraint now, since we are putting this video straight to YouTube. So I don't have to worry too much. Yeah. This pleasant Sunday evening at my end. Let's see what's next week's schedule is gonna be like. Like, I'm all heads up for a few tasks taken care starting next week. Uh, let's see how's it going. Just waiting for some documentation to be received at my end, and then uh, next few steps after that. All is good, work is fine, uh, uh, and then weather is also good if we don't consider smog factor. How we have become gas chamber. Oh my god. Maybe we need masks again until it rains, or during Diwali they were saying like there's a lot of pollution, but then there was a lot of wind as well. There was a lot of good wind as well, which was dispersing all the pollutants. So that was helpful. I'm sure it's gonna get better. Uh, all is good with me, guys. Can't complain. Life is good. Yeah, don't have much to do right now. Thought I'll cover some statistics. And make a quick video. So that's it for right now, guys. Can't really keep it going. Well, I'll probably bring up 2-3 videos soon. Next month and a half. We'll see how it goes though. That's it for right now, guys. Bye bye. Have a good one.